Hi guys, it's me again. This is my second video I'm making. So I did tally up the dates a little bit to help so I can remember, at least I have it on video, right? So I officially started on the 11th of this month. I figured this out because that's the day that I took a certain amount of money out and bought food. That was the first food shopping I did, and I cleaned out my whole fridge, and I went and got all fresh food. So it's since the 11th, so it's been like 3 weeks, maybe 3.5 weeks, I don't know. Today is the 30th, so okay, maybe about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know, somewhere around there. But I am making it a point today to go get a new scale because the one that I'm using is kind of confusing. Now, I thought my starting weight was 255, and from what I wrote down, because I used two different scales and I picked one. I picked the one with the lowest number, but I did go on someone else's and it went with the one that's higher, so that's the one I'm going to stick to until I get a new one. So my starting weight is 268.3. That's what I had written down. That's what I'm going to go with. Weighing myself today, because it's Friday and this is my weigh-in day for me. I might change it though. I don't know. I'm not really feeling the Friday thing, but for right now, I weighed myself this morning and it was 249.8. I don't know how accurate this really is. If that is true, I lost almost 19 pounds. We'll say 18 pounds. I don't like getting in the point this, point that. I like just straight number. I say I lost 18. Now, I don't know. It could be wrong, it could be right, I don't know. I know personally I'm seeing a difference in the way I look, in the way I feel. Like before, my knees were hurting all the time, and now I can climb the stairs and my knees don't hurt at all, actually. My rings, they can actually come off without me. I can like shake my hand a few times and they'll come off, like it's already starting to come off. So my fingers are thinner. My stomach is a little bit, I looked at my before pictures and I was looking at myself in the mirror and I can see my stomach going in. Now on my stomach now it's not, but before it was so much bigger. So up here, one side would hang more than the other. I have like my right side is like my fat side. It's weird. And now if I look in the mirror, they're kind of even. So I can see like the top half of my stomach going in. Not too noticeable with other people. Some people have noticed, others say they really can't tell yet, which is fine because I really can't see a huge difference either. Maybe in my pictures a little bit, like I was looking at Facebook and I was looking at pictures from a few months ago to now, but it's safe to say that I almost lost all of my smoking weight, the weight that I gained when I quit smoking. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my emotions, I guess, with this whole thing. I wrote down a few things, but I haven't really hit a point where this is wicked hard for me yet. Eating healthy is kind of, I like it now. I don't know. I mean, they say it takes 21 days to make a habit. Maybe it's been that long to where I don't really have to really think about it too much now. Like before I was obsessing over it. Like no, I have to eat every 2 hours, every 2.5 hours, guys. Even if I'm not hungry, I need to. Like, and I would flip out about it. And like in my head, I would just keep thinking about it all day. It was like, what am I going to eat again? How much water am I drinking? Now it's kind of like I grab a bottle of water. If I'm on the go, I'll grab a couple of fruits, a yogurt, and a couple bottles of water. That way if I'm out too long and I can't hit up Subway to get something quick to eat or something, I have the fresh food with me. I have a banana, I have an apple, you know, I have a granola bar or whatnot. So that's the kind of stuff that I've been carrying. I haven't found it difficult yet. The only thing I am finding a little difficult is people. Some of my friends even. I don't know if a lot of people will be like, well, that's not your friend, but some of my friends or just people around me haven't really come to terms that I kind of changed a little bit. They still, like, they'll call me up and be like, hey, do you want to go here and eat? And it's a place where, like the China buffet, like Chinese food buffet. What am I supposed to get there that's really that healthy? You know what I mean? I know personally, I'm not going to be around all my favorite foods because Chinese is like my favorite food. I'm not going to be around my favorite foods and I eat it. So I'd rather just not go. Not saying I'll never go again because my daughter loves it there. So. I am finding it that where people are kind of just doubting me. Like, I overheard someone in my family saying, oh, she's gonna lose 40 pounds and then she's gonna gain it back. Maybe because I've done that so much, maybe they have a right to say stuff like that, but it's kind of like, why are you worried about what I'm doing? I'm not going around and parading this. Like, you know, people just notice. Like, my close friends know. I never carried around a banana before and a bottle of water. You know, I was always, let's stop at Dunkin', I'll grab a donut and a coffee. Like, obviously, they know something changed. But I'm not parading it around. I don't think, why do people have to sit around and talk about what I'm doing, worry about what you're doing? I'm just focused on losing weight, and not even just that. I've focused in a lot of things. I'm going to school. I have a lot to focus on. I don't have time to be worried about what somebody's saying about me, but at the same time, it's kind of hurtful when it's your own family. But as far as the eating healthy and exercising, I really haven't found it difficult, or like, I haven't had a day where I was like, oh, I just don't want to. Whoever's watching and feel like they want to do this, you have to really be ready mentally. You have to really just have it in your head, like, this is what's going to happen, and this is what I want. Because all those other times I tried, I wasn't really fully in it. I just was doing it for just all looks, or I don't even know. I was just doing it for, maybe I really wanted it, but I didn't want it enough. And I feel like this time I really, really want it. I write down a few things that I love about it, and I had already mentioned the rings. Like, I noticed yesterday my rings were loose. That's how I can always tell I'm losing weight. It's also, my stomach was always out there, and now it's kind of, I can't rest my arms on it like I used to. Like, now I have to kind of go underneath and hold my arms underneath, so I love that. I'm noticing that about the top half of the bottom half of my stomach is still like hanging a little bit, which is going to take time. 249 pounds. Obviously, I'm not going to have a flat stomach. I have more energy to do things, and before I would sleep until 11 o'clock. Like, I'd bring my daughter to school and literally come home and go back to sleep. So now I have more energy. I'm up at 7:30 in the morning, and I am up for the day. I go to bed at a reasonable hour now. My face is clearing up. I don't know if from the last video there was too much. I have makeup on today, so really can't, not that, you know, I still have a few things over here, but for the most part, from eating healthy and taking vitamins and stuff, I've noticed my skin is a lot clearer than it was before. And those are the things that, sorry, I keep looking. I keep hearing my dog somewhere. I don't know where she is. So those are the things that I love so far. I'm sure I'll have a bigger list in another week or two. Because the more weight I'm losing, the more things I'm finding that I love about this whole thing. Thanks for the support. I did get a comment saying that this person is fully behind me. I'm sorry I'm not near the computer and I can't think of YouTube names right now. I'm really sorry. But I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate it. I know there's somebody out there that thinks I can do this, you know, believes in me a little bit. So I want to give a thank you out to that, to you. And I'll see you guys next week. Maybe I'll have some more good news. Thanks for watching. Bye.